Welcome back to my channel. This is Adeline with Adejuan's Art Dolls, and I'm here to show you guys what happened to Baby Juanita at the salon. Guys, I do have to confess, I took her hair down, and well, I'm gonna let you see what it did. I was not impressed with her hairstyle because I just throwed the rollers in the first time because I didn't think that it was going to do anything. So I just threw them in. And that didn't make such a cute hairstyle. So I found some more rollers, which didn't have enough rollers. So I found some more rollers and I re-rolled her hair. So now let's see if we can get a style out of this beauty salon hairdo, this re-roll. And let's just jump in and get started, okay? I'm going to just start to take out her rods, just so that we can see. Did it curl? It looks like it curled. Guys, look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Got something going on. Got something going on. Now we know that our babies can go from straight to curly whenever we want them to. Just set their hair. You don't have to use these particular rollers. Um, and if you do, okay, they work. But if you don't, if they, you could probably use the ones um that have the pins in them, that stick in them. But then they have a brush on the inside that you could probably take out, because I know that I used to use those and I took the brush out of them because it used to snag the hair a lot. But look at that, guys. Look at that. She has curls. Lots and lots of curls. Just like she went to the salon. She did go to the salon though. Um, but check that out. We're gonna comb through all of her curls, and just be careful when you combing through her curls. Just be careful because you don't want to tear out any of her hair. Um, but if you go to my website, you will notice that Juanita is not there anymore. And that's because when I saw her hair, I fell in love, deeply in love with this baby. And I just refused to sell her. I'm going to have a hard time trying to sell any babies because I want every one of them that I do. Um, I have placed an order for a new kit, so that, oh, just look at that. That is gorgeous. That is so, so pretty. But I have just um fell in love with this kit. Just fell in love with this kit. And I will be getting more and making more of her because she is a doll. Now, I want to turn her around so that you can see what baby Juanita looks like. Baby Juanita says, "Good morning. This is me. This is how I look, with pretty hair, with pretty curly hair. This is how I look." I really appreciate my mommy doing this because she made me look pretty. instead of something not like a wild child, because I was headed there. I was looking more like a wild child at first. So she has prepped me up to look like a pretty young lady. I'm a princess. I'm a true princess. I love my hair. I don't know how long this hairstyle will stay. With you laying her down, or interacting with her on a daily basis. I'm not sure how long she's going to stay, how long her hair is going to stay, but I do know that this is a process that does work. Let me bring her a little closer to the camera and let you see her curls, how they have formed on her head. They look awesome. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Now you can try this with your baby. If you decide that you want her straight, just spray her hair down and then just comb it straight into a style. And then when you decide that you want her hair curly, just put some curl or perm rods in it and curl her hair, and you will get her to get a style out of her. I am just so freaking impressed. It is unreal with what I have done with this baby's hair. She had a full head. It was just all over her head. It didn't look bad because it was just curled at the ends mostly. And but this baby, and she has clothes and she has shoes that she can wear. So baby Juanita is kind of set actually. Um, and that's why I took her off. I couldn't part with her. She was one of those babies, just like Russell, that I just could not part with. I I'm gonna make another one. I promise. I have her on order, waiting for her to come in. In the meantime, I will start on baby Elizabeth, who is a much bigger baby. Baby Elizabeth, she is 24 inches long. Um, my baby weighs 6 pounds, 3 ounces, or 2 or 3 ounces, something like that. And she wears a size 6 month old clothes. Um, 3 to 6 will be slightly tight on her. And I'm thinking 6 to 9 is going to be really too big for her. But 6 months fits her perfect. She has a picture online with a beautiful pink and white little dress on, which is a size 6 that fits her perfect. She does wear a zero shoe, a size 0 shoe, infant shoe. So I know what her sizes are. Now, baby Juanita, she wears 0 to 3 month old clothes. Some of them can be just a little big because I do have an outfit, a dress, and a coat that was just swallowed her, and it was a 0 to 3. It's just all depends on who makes these clothes. Um, my Elizabeth, who is the bigger baby that wears a size 6 months old clothes, she fit that perfectly. Um, so like I said, it just depends on who makes the clothes. That's with big newborns. She probably could wear a bigger newborn. Let me see if I see what this is and that she has on. It is a 0 to 3 month sleeper that she has on. She has a newborn white T-shirt on. You see what I'm saying? It's just When it comes to these babies and clothes, some of them may wear a specific size, but then some of them may fluctuate between sizes because of the maker of the garment. So yes, this baby is so gorgeous now. I could not part with her. I love her hair, and I love setting her hair was no problem. It just took just a few minutes to set it. And just like I only used water, I didn't use any products in her hair. I just only used water, and I left her little bangs out. Um, I left her little bangs out, and I curled the rest of her hair just like you would curl your own hair. I parted it off. And yesterday, the other day, the first video, it was more or less, I just throw the rollers in her head. I just didn't part it off, just took a bunch of hair and rolled it up. But that didn't give me a good style. This style is so pretty on her. She she looks like somebody's baby, somebody's really baby, and she is. She's mine. Anyway, uh, I am just becoming so obsessive with these babies. When I get them done, I don't want to let them go. But sooner or later, I'm going to have to let them go. I don't have a lot of space in my home right now to have a lot of babies. So there's only so many that I can have. And I probably got maybe, I know I have the two silicons, but I have um probably 11 or 12 babies now, and getting run over by babies. So I'm only going to keep probably 4 or 5 of those babies and my two silicons for right now. And that's because I want in my collection some of my work. Um, uh, I have work from other people, fine. I will not get rid of them, but I do want my own work. So, yeah, like I said, Russell, he will always be with me because that's my security blanket. And then Eric is the very first baby that I did. And then Juanita and Elizabeth, they are my mom's name. My mother's name was Juanita Elizabeth. So I named um, the big baby, and she has vitiligo. I named her Elizabeth, and I named this one Juanita. So I will have to keep all 4 of those babies, at least all 4 of those babies. I will not be able to get rid of them. And my very, very first reborn that I ever bought, his name is Nathan, and he is a Cassie Brace baby. And I will get my babies down and show you all my collection. And I also have a baby that I'm donating. And so, yeah, I'm 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 donating her to a lady at a assistant living place in Hermitage. So yes, I am busy. I am so busy with these babies that I can't get my soap done, and I'm running out of soap. So I really have to put babies on hold for a while, and I'm going to have to build my soap stock back up before I can start to play babies again. But I will be doing some painting here and there to break up the monotony because it's just hard for me to just do one thing. I am so versatile. I get bored with doing one thing all the time. So I dip into something else just so that I can have something else to do, you know. So but yeah, these babies, I tell you, have made me so addicted to them. And meeting the first person with a reborn since I've been making reborns, and she's wanting me to repair her reborn. Oh, that is just very special to me. Looking at my babies, she felt I had what she needed to repair her babies. So, with that being said, I will get that job done. If she wants to pursue me as the person to repair her baby, I would do my very, very best in repairing her. Um, but this baby, oh, I'm gonna have to dress her up and then take another picture or do another video while changing her into something that's really cute and pretty so that you all can see that she looks like a living doll. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button hard because I think that the Lord has some things going on with me, and He's going to really, I don't know, bring it out of me. So I know He has His hand on my hand when I paint. I know that because otherwise, I don't know where all of this artistic knowledge is coming from. But I used to draw and paint when I was young. I mean, 10, 11, 12 years old. But since being an adult, I didn't have time to do all of that stuff, you know. Um, they say if you don't do it, you lose it, you know. So um, I felt I lost it. I did not feel I had a steady hand to draw and paint anymore. But doing this is just so awesome to be able to produce something that looks like these babies and for people to actually say that they look human. So, that's awesome to me. So, anyway, please, like I said, hit that subscribe button. We're still on a mission for this giveaway. Um, and come back and see what I have next to show you in my next video. So, have a great day. Bye.